like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys out the mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The mind to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but didn't take us in. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God that in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's my dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not walk with none aligned. My state of mind is to keep a peace for peace of mind. Unlike Malcolm with my peace at the Venetian.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. Here's Harris to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Love. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 36 yards. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And his throw is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On third down, Mariota. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Whoa! It still won't go down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. Pushes him aside at the 10. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Melvin Gordon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. So here are the Bears now as they'll go for 2. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down? And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Mariota now. This is Gordon on the dump off. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. 44 yards for him on the ground in his 1st quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. On 2nd down and 4, Mariota. Incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Mariota. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson. From the red zone now, Mariota. Ebron caught left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw Mariota. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Following the interception, Love. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing, Mariota. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Gordon. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 14. 75 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Santos' kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Love. Looking left side, and it's complete. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Working out of the gun. Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
First down, Love to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, 32 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. They'll throw again. Mariota.
Swings this out here for Cohen.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Mariota. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
To throw is Mariota. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Mariota.
Complete to Mooney on the slant.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to give it to Gordon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Harris to return it.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Love from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Cohen.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Bears take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. Mariota now from the 50. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Again, it's Jones. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Packers! Calvin Ridley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mariota. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have the Bears' 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Mariota's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And that'll be incomplete.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver.
And it's 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Mariota to throw it. And he completes it to Cohen. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. From the 27, Mariota. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. This is Cohen. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Melvin Gordon, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Cohen. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
To throw, Mariota.
And he slings one that's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. Room here to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Santos yanked that one a bit. No good. Wide to the left for Santos. And this score will stay right where it is. And this stadium just fell silent in a hurry.
Crowd was ready to erupt, weren't they? But guess what? That chance to win one here, to steal one in the final seconds, goes awry.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And